Hi, good morning. This is Dan Thompson, and this is my first YouTube video that I'm making. I hope it works out well. Uh, and my YouTube channel is going to be about just opinions about things that not really opinions, but just memories of things in the arts and travel and hiking and what I'm up to and my work hunt and just everyday life because I enjoy it. Bear with me if the screen kind of jumps around because I'm still getting used to all of this. But I thought I'd start off in this video talking about some movies that I really like, because one thing you will notice if you so decide to watch uh, my channel will be the fact that I really enjoy older movies. So I thought I'd start with talking about 5 of them that I really like. Uh, the first one, probably my favorite movie, is All About Eve with Bette Davis and Celeste Holm and Anne Baxter. Came out in 1950, and Bette Davis plays Margot Channing, who is a Broadway actress that's reaching the age of 40, which is not old, but she's worried that her career might start to slip because she feels like she's reaching an age that she may be losing her audience. And Anne Baxter plays a woman that comes into her life as looking to Eddie Davis as kind of a mentor. But she has some, as the movie develops, you find that she has some other intentions. It's a wonderful movie. It's well written. It's well directed. Well acted. Excellent script. Originally, it was supposed to be Claudette Colbert was supposed to play the Bette Davis part, but I think she hurt her ankle and was not able to continue filming or even start filming. And Bette Davis got called in as a last-minute replacement, and she got nominated for the Best Actress award. But Anne Baxter was also nominated for Best Actress, and Anne Baxter, she seemed to bristle at the idea that she would be more suitable as the Best Supporting Actress, saying that the movie is called All About Eve, which is Anne Baxter's character, not all about Margot. And also Sunset Boulevard, another movie I'll be talking about in a minute, came out that same year. So it was a big year for some wonderful performances. And Judy Holliday ended up winning the Academy Award, which may have been for some surprise for the movie Born Yesterday. So, All About Eve is a terrific movie. I'd really recommend it. It is good from start to finish. It's a longer movie, longer by today's standards, but it's I think it's about 2 hours and 20 minutes, but it's a wonderful film. I recommend it so much. Next movie I want to talk to about, I've already mentioned, was Sunset Boulevard with Gloria Swanson and William Holden. And it was Sunset Boulevard is about Norma Desmond, who was her. The character was an actress in the silent pictures, and then sound uh, pictures started, and unfortunately, a lot of the actors in silent pictures weren't able to make the transition. And all of a sudden, those that had been paid huge salaries and very successful in silent pictures were now no longer um, successful. And she's trying desperately to make a comeback. And William Holden is a writer, uh, a playwright who is no, not a playwright, a screenwriter who is down in his luck and happens onto Norma Desmond and reads a script, a huge script that she has written that is supposed to be her new film with dialogue. And the script is terrible, but William Holden, has very little money, is way behind on his rent, and sees this as an opportunity to get paid and live well in this house, even though it's older, it's still well maintained. And as the movie progresses, you start to see that Norma has romantic intentions for William Holden. And what happens. And it's a wonderful film, and I can't spoil the ending for you, but the ending is just iconic. And that word's used a lot, but truly the ending of this movie is iconic. Just astounding. And I would totally recommend it. It used to be my favorite movie, and then I saw All About Eve, and All About Eve took over. Another movie I really like called Mildred Pierce with Joan Crawford, and who plays the mother to Vida Pierce, who Mildred Pierce is a devoted mother to. Now, the irony of this movie, which is classic black and white film noir with a wonderful cast of all past actors, Eve Arden, can't remember the others, but just wonderful characters based on a book. She opens a chain of restaurants, and but then problems start to happen with her daughter, and Mildred is, as I said earlier, she is devoted to a dangerous level to Vita's happiness. And it's ironic because in real life, if you believe the story is about Joan Crawford and her own children, this is the total opposite. So I'd recommend it. It's really good. The reason I've been kind of scant on the details, it's really a mystery movie. Or that's a big part of the plot is a mystery, so I can't tell you much, but it's worth watching. And one other Joan Crawford movie I want to mention, I already mentioned Eddie Davis too, is from, I think, 1963. Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, which is one of the strangest movies you've ever seen, and yet it is freaky. I think beyond a lot of movies, uh, filled with good performances. Joan plays Blanche Hudson, who had been a star in motion pictures, who is involved in a car accident and is left partially paralyzed and living in her home. And Bette Davis plays her sister, Jane, who lives in the house with her and takes care of Blanche but resents her because Jane always thought of herself as being the, the best, the better actress of the two. And it is a fascinating movie. You watch it and it's not like it's the best movie ever made, but it's like a sneak. You watch it out of fear and fascination because it's just like, I wonder what's going to happen next. And it's one of those movies, everybody has movies that suck them in when they see them in. And this movie comes on channels like Turner Classic Movies. They play it a lot because it's popular. And it's probably popular because of people like me that see it's playing and they have to watch it. There was a time about, I don't know, 3-4 months ago in the heart of COVID when it was coming on. I thought, oh, I just can't watch this movie one more time. I just can't. And, I'll probably could go back and watch it again because it draws me in. Like they say in The Godfather Part 3, every time I try to pull up, they pull me back in. Victor, well, I don't know how to say his name, Bono, or Bono, something like that, is in it too. And you might know Victor Bono from the Batman series. He played the villain King Tut. But he also did a lot of stage work, and he's a fine actor, and he got nominated for a very well earned nomination for playing Edward in Whatever Happened to Billie Jean. So I would recommend it, because for a movie that had nothing as a budget, because nobody thought this picture was going to make any money. And for the time, it made very good money. And Bette Davis got nominated for the Best Actress. And, there's some argument for the fact that, she could have won, but, she had the misfortune of being nominated the same year as Anne Bancroft won for the Miracle Worker. And I haven't seen The Miracle Worker, but the parts I've seen, it's clearly a better made movie, but it just shows Eddie Davis's range, which was incredible. Okay, so that's 4 movies. 4 movies. So, one more, and then I'm going to let you go. I'm going to talk about another movie I really I love, called Double Indemnity, with Fred MacMurray and Barbara Stanwyck. And it's from 1944. And Fred MacMurray plays an insurance agent, and Barbara Stanwyck's a woman and she's unhappy in her marriage, and she doesn't like her husband. He doesn't treat her very well, and she wants to kill him. And she needs Fred MacMurray's help because he is a life insurance. He sells life insurance and accident insurance, among other kinds of insurance, and she gets him into a scheme to kill her husband so that she can receive the insurance money. Edward G. Robinson, isn't it too? As Barton Keyes, who is a claims adjuster for an insurance company. And Barton Keyes, it was Edward G. Robinson's, I think, his first movie as a best supporting actor. I'm sorry, not as a best supporting actor, as a supporting actor versus a star, which he had been for so many years. But he realized that he was just getting too old to be a leading actor and not receiving the kind of roles that he wanted. So he decided to accept the part, and he was wonderful in the part. It's all filmed in Los Angeles, very film noir. Some of the locations you'll probably recognize. One I did was at the Santa Fe station, now the Amtrak station in, I think, Burbank or Glendale. They go there. Anyway, it's great if you like old Los Angeles, and it's a different kind of part, and it's a very unique kind of part. And I've heard it said, and it's true, that this was a different movie, a different kind of movie that came out during World War II, because usually movies that were released during a war are patriotic musicals, upbeat, and trying to encourage people. This was the opposite. This was mean, selfish people doing mean, horrible, selfish things. Both Fred MacMurray and Barbara Stanwyck had reservations because they thought, especially Fred MacMurray, who usually always played, reasonably good guys. Some roles less than others, like in The Apartment, but usually they were decent people. And he was very concerned how his fan base would accept it, because, he plays Walter Neff, this guy who's trying to work out how to kill somebody to get money, and he was very concerned, and then made the movie, and he was wonderful in it, and it was very successful. So it's a very unique film. I would really recommend it. Okay, well, I'm going to send this out there, and I'm going to let my friends know that I started my YouTube channel, and I hope you enjoy it. And in future videos will probably be about, I don't know, more about movies, or things I've read, or travel, or there's all kinds of stuff. And jobs that I'm looking into, work that I'm looking into, or my family. I tend to talk a lot about my family because I really am very lucky. I was raised by great people, so you probably hear a lot about that. Anyway, I hope this reaches you. I hope you enjoy it. It's my very first attempt at a live YouTube video. So let me know. I don't know how this works, honestly. I'm just kind of plodding my way through. I have a friend, Steven, who is a flight attendant from Las Vegas, and he I started watching his videos. That's another story. It's a tangent. He's a flight attendant. I'm looking into work for his flight attendant, and I got intrigued by his videos, and I thought, well, if he could do that, maybe I could do it too, because I like talking to people. It's a lot of fun. Anyway, I'm kind of go. If there's a way to show your comments, frankly, I don't know how to set that up, but maybe it just happens automatically. So anyway, I would love to hear from you. And if there's a subscribe button on that, I don't know if any of this works, but if you'd like to subscribe, that would be great. And I'll talk to you soon. Have a happy Sunday, and enjoy your life. Enjoy your day. Bye.